Konbanwa, what's up? We're gonna do, we're just gonna dive right into part 9 here. We're gonna be doing, some Wind Temple today, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so just grab my car and keep going. It's that time. So, this dungeon, is pretty fun, but it has a pretty difficult trick in it. It's actually right here near the beginning, so basically you're just going to want to chuck this guy, and what you want to do is try and get up onto the spring and play command melody while he's still in the air, but we'll see. It's been a while since I've done it, so... Ooh, he's a little bit low. And just fly him up to the roof and like just start mashing it A. And just fly him up to the roof and the wind will kind of push you down when it needs to, so it's no big deal. A little bit high there. And fly him over to the button. Aw, you kidding me? There we go. You're gonna actually want iron boots here, which I haven't equipped yet. Let's put him over the hammer, why not? And you're basically just gonna leaf over to where he is. Oh, that could have been bad. The early cancel, but we clutched it out. And this is a nice, fun room here. We're gonna need some magic, but not right away. Obviously, back there you just leave the what are those things called? The wind catcher thingy. Yeah. The whirly bird. There's another name for them. The weather vane. My brain is not yet destroyed. In here, you're going to do a similar thing. You're just going to run up, give him a toss, and side hop a couple times. Try to just basically get to the door and then play command melody. Whoops. That was dumb. Nice. Climb on up. You don't need to put seeds in the other holes, only this top one up here. And finally, we don't have to deal with this bratty Makar seedling dude anymore. He's done. It's getting taken away by the neon arms. And in here, basically, like as soon as you get in this room, just side hop twice, equip the bow, and from here you should be able to shoot the pot with a fire arrow. Oh, I did get it on the first try, so that's good. You'll hear the noise, and then here you'll see this guy has been kidnapped. And in the next room is where we have to do the nice fun trick, which I don't have enough magic for, but that's okay. Just take these dudes out, no big deal. You don't need to waste magic on them. And this little guy here will have magic in it, and it has a chance of dropping a big magic. I think it's like 1 in 3 or 1 in 4. So you can just use that to farm magic. I think there's a couple other plants on the way in here that you can use, but yeah, there, we got the big one, so we're good. You want almost a full magic meter for this part. You're going to also want your iron boots before you go down. And what else? We should be good. I think I can leave the bow equipped. Yeah, we're okay. Oh, bad luck. So, I'm actually going to kill that when we come back, just because this is probably going to take me a couple tries. Luckily, it doesn't take you too far away. If this is your first time, this trick's probably going to take you a few tries, so it's worth it to kill the, That means that it's worth it to kill the arm guy. He's over there this time. But basically, like, you just drop down here, leaf on that thing, and then you take the boots off to launch back up. But like I said, because it's probably going to take me a couple tries here, and I don't want to risk him grabbing me when I come back down, I'm just going to do it this way. Whoop. I've actually never had that happen to me. Interesting. Probably because I've never gone up facing that direction. Now for the fun trick. So I'll kind of I'll take these guys out and basically explain what we're trying to do. Normally you don't have to take these dudes out here, or at least until you're up on the top. So we actually have the wind set correctly. What we're going to do is we're going to walk to approximately here, oh, back here, on this little flipper floor panel thing. We're going to leaf the weather vane and roll this direction, and basically at the last second of your roll, you're going to try and get Link to face this direction, leaf this direction onto the top of this pillar here, cancel your leaf, and pull yourself up. Then you're going to jump off, leaf on top of this door, which when you fall off to the side, Link will grab the ledge, climb back up, and you can roll clip through the wall. Then when you're out of bounds, you're going to pull your leaf and leaf pump around and basically get back to the back of this stone, so we don't have to rescue Makar to get through here. And that's basically what the trick is. The other way is you can do the same kind of weather vane trick and leaf and end up getting on top of this pillar, and you can use a bomb clip to get through, and then you basically, like, the way you do it is you leaf backwards like this, and then once you get to the corner you turn and leaf pump this way. But the bomb clip to me is less consistent, and doing it onto this side is a little bit easier. Although I find it easier to get onto this pillar just because of my handedness, I guess, being a lefty. I don't know why. I just find it a lot easier to roll, go this way, and leaf this way, rather than rolling to the left for whatever reason. It just seems harder to me, I don't know why. But the place you want to stand is approximately here, and you want to be rolling, like, a lot of people say, like, roll slightly diagonal like this, which is actually not true. It makes it a lot harder to do the trick. You can make it, but if you roll straight back and then get Link to hop to the side, you get a lot more height. And then the optimal number of leaf pumps to get to the pillar is 4, but if you're far enough back, you can get 5 in there just to be safe. So 4 or 5 leaf pumps is what you're looking for. And let's try to show what this looks like. Hopefully I can get it here. And sometimes your camera gets messed up, so when you pull backwards, Link goes to the wrong direction. So when you have the camera pulled all the way back, approximately right here is where you want to lead leafing from. Obviously the farther back you are, the better it is, but if you're too far back, like here, the leaf won't reach. So you have to be in front of the line a little bit, and if you move the camera, you can see it actually changes your perspective quite a bit. So you can see here, it looks like he's quite a bit farther from the line, but I always use the same camera positioning, and it basically you want him like just barely in front of the line, like right here should be about good. So let's give it a try. So you're gonna leaf, and then immediately just start mashing A and holding up so you roll, and then at the end of your roll, hold left, and hopefully you'll get a hop. Hopefully he'll like jump to the left, and then pull your leaf and try to leaf pump to the pillar. So we'll give it a go. That was a pretty bad one. I don't think I'm gonna make it, but I'll give it a try. Yeah, it was too low. So I'm gonna have to grab a little bit more magic, but if you mess up, just leave this guy and exit the room, and you can farm magic by just respawning that grass there. Hopefully you get a big one. If not, you can exit the room again if you need to. Yeah, I got a big one, I'm lucky. And you'll have to reset the panel. Whoops, I didn't leave, I'm stupid. I forgot, if you reset it that way, you don't actually have to go down there. You only have to reset the panel if you fall down, but if you do leaf to the edge and the panel is down like this, you're good. You need to reset it if you're on that side, I guess, is how it works. If you fall down into the pit, I think you can just, I don't know, is it separated? I don't remember if it's separated down there, but if it's not, you can just go to the other side. I don't remember if you can cross the room down there. I think You might be able to. I don't remember. Same. Yeah, too low. After a while, you kind of get the hang of it. The floor is reset. Oh, it's exiting the room. Okay, so exiting the room resets the stupid floor panel, I guess. Yeah, that's annoying. So you do have to go down there. That's crappy. I was like, I knew that you had to reset the panel every time, but I couldn't remember why, so I started to second guess myself. Oops. Hopefully I can get it one of the next few here. I just wasn't getting the proper angle when I was rolling. There we go, that's what you want. That was a bad leaf pump. Might get it. No, I did it. My first leaf pump there, I lost too much height. That was just out of me not expecting to get the right height there. Get some more magic. Even a little one should be good. Yeah, that's lots. Like I said, if you have to do this multiple times, killing the arm is kind of nice because you don't have to worry about getting taken away. When you drop down, you have to wait for him and all that crap. So, if you're like me and you need to attempt this multiple times, it's a better option. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Cancel. Okay, so I got it. So I did it with the 4 pumps. And once you're up here, the trick gets a lot easier. You're just going to jump. Leaf over this way. Do a double slash. Land on the edge. Hopefully you don't fall like that. It wastes a little bit of time. Go off the edge. And once you're like this, you're primed to clip through. So I'm gonna basically pull Link so he starts to climb the ledge. Hold right, but slightly up, very slightly. Hopefully you can see my thumb here in the camera if you need to see what angle I'm holding my thumb. And hopefully I get it on the first try. If not, if you're holding right enough, you should be able to just roll into the wall and he'll stay up on top of the door. So you can actually attempt this multiple times. You just have to be ready for when you do clip through to immediately pull your leaf so you can start pumping around the corner. Once you do make it close to the door, there's some... The walls are kind of like... The invisible walls there are kind of weird, and they always rebound me off the door. You can leaf right onto the ground if you go... If you kind of go curve around and get far enough out from the edge. So it's basically like there's a pillar for the door. Let's say this hand here is the door, and this is the back of the door, so you're coming in around like this. If you come and you're around, you go directly into the door like this, you can land. But if you're coming in too sharp of an angle and you try to land, there's like some invisible barrier here that will block you. So what I like to do is cancel the leaf and just do a jump slash, and it kind of puts Link back in bounds a little bit more consistently for me. So let's give this a shot. There we go. 1. Oh, I messed it up. I probably was wide enough that I could have just leafed into it, but I messed it up. Let's get some more magic here. But that's basically the gist of the trick. I'm just going to do it one more time here. Need a little bit more magic. Basically, if you don't get quite enough magic, sometimes you won't have enough to pump around the corner there. And you don't want that, because you've already done the hard part of the trick at that point, so it's always good to just make sure you have enough magic. This is what it'll look like more when you're doing it quick. Glad I got that leaf pump pretty quickly. Oops. Wasn't facing quite straight that time. I tried to go for the 5th pump, but it hit the wall. If I fail this time, I'll just cut to when I get the clip back, because nobody wants to watch this again. If I fail it a whole bunch of times, that is. If I get it here, I might not edit anything out. Because I'm lazy. There we go. Nice. Oop. That was bad. I might not have enough magic here, but hopefully I do. Oh, I ran out of magic. Yeah, I'll just cut until I'm back on top of the pillar there. Alright, cool. So I'm back in the sweet spot again. Gonna go for it. Got some magic. Let's give it a shot. Oh, that's what happens if you fail. The roll, just give it another go. And the reason you want to hold a little bit forward is just because it gets you closer to the door when you get the roll clip like that. There we go. Cool. So once you land on this little spot here, hold A to sidle, or whatever, and then tap to enter the room. Now that we're in here, basically just going to be taking out these dark nuts, so I like to just stick the hammer on there. You're going to be trying to take their helmets off. And then once you've done that, you're going to freeze them and try to get them with your based ice arrows. Not bad. This guy is the one who's still armored, so... There we go. Now, I should be able to pull this guy out, give him a nice target, and... What you do, I'll explain this as soon as I'm finished taking these guys out. Oops, that... Oh, I have no magic, crap. Did they drop any? No, they did not. I'm gonna have to take the rest of these guys out normal way, but that's okay. Sometimes you can get double hits like that and get lucky. The Black Knight takes a little bit extra. But essentially with the freezing method, if you're lucky, you can get more magic when you kill these guys. There might be some in that pot, I'm gonna go for it. Or in the orb. Just because... Oh, are you kidding me? No magic? What you do is you shoot them with the ice arrow, and then what happens is, like, the dark nuts shed the ice really quickly because they weren't really meant to be killed by the ice arrows and the hammer that way. But if you equip your hammer, instead of swinging the hammer, which is slow, if you... Still no magic, seriously. What you do is you equip the hammer and then hit A, and you'll instantly do a jump. So see, if I have my sword out and I go hammer, hammer, see how he takes a long time to, like, wind up and swing? If you ice arrow and then hammer A, he'll instantly just jump, and it's a little bit faster, and that gets it inside the time frame where you can smash the dark nuts while they're still frozen. If you just try to swing the hammer, it's extremely hard to hit them. I don't even know if it's possible without using the jump technique. It might be, but I'm not sure if it is. So yeah, grab your boss key there, and save warp. That's actually the hardest trick in the dungeon, so the rest of this should be pretty quick to go by. I'm gonna try and just grab some magic here if I can. I don't remember which side it's in. I think it's on this side. Nice. And warp pot, boom. So jump in here. There'll be a little bit more magic here inside the warp pot. I believe it's in this bush. Nice. Iron boots back on. And basically there's a door down there that we have to leaf onto. The easiest way to do that, I guess, is probably to land on a platform down there first, so I'm gonna just drop leaf, And I think I still have enough magic to make it. Nice. And this is the door where you can also, it's just another roll clip door. Hopefully I can get in the, I actually need magic for this part. Hopefully it'll load the cutscene for me anyway. I don't know if it will. I think you have to have your leaf out to load the cutscene. I might have used too much magic to get down here. But I'll give it a shot anyway. Because why not? Oh, if I can get this stupid roll clip though. Please. Oh, I jumped off, so I need magic anyway. There we go. Got a little bit. Hopefully there's a little bit more. Nice. And I can just use my hookshot to get back up. Oh no, I don't have hookshot yet. I'm dumb. I need to figure out what to do. I think I have to reset. Oops. So don't fail it like that. It's bad. One of the many things that can happen in a run. If you don't know how to fix what you're stuck in, just reset. We'll be getting the hookshot inside that room, so it makes it a little bit easier. And I got tons of leaf magic this time. I'll go for it without landing on the platform this time. I think you waste a lot of magic getting across the room is the main thing. But I'll have quite a bit this time. Oh, it's not. Doesn't come back. There we go. The main thing is just being at the proper height here is kind of annoying when you have this leaf. There we go. Oh, come on. Get out of here. Stupid pea-hats. Always trying to ruin your run. Man, if I could just get through this stupid door. There we go. So just pull your leaf once you're in the air and it should load the next room. In here you're going to want to quickly kill the wizrobes because they spawn dark knights. So pull your bow, get ice ready, and hammer ready. So I'm going to pause and just equip my hammer because I don't want to waste any time with these dudes. Because they're only shown for a little bit. Come on. Messed that up. Oops. Really? The nice thing is that I only got one dark nut spawned. Oh, I forgot he's up there now. I'm stupid. While I wait for him, I can at least prep this guy. To get their helmets off. There we go. So he's ready to die as soon as I kill the wizard up here. Come on the floor, buddy. Might just kill him this way. Come on, dude. Is he dead? Nope. Should be now. Okay, now I'll just take out this guy. Nice. Some hearts. And the hookshot is mine. Just gonna grab these because I'm a wussy. Grab this guy. And as soon as you get this, you're just gonna equip it. and we're aiming up there. I don't know if I can... You gotta go around the chest. And you can actually, oh, whoops, I thought I got it. Is once you get to the top, just mash hammer and you'll hit the button like that. And essentially, we just want to leave. And it'll unlock the door for us, yay. Even though we're never going to go back there. So grab some magic. I don't think there's any more. Pretty sure there's no more. Oh, one there. Cool. So in the two little guys, there's some magic. In the three little guys, I got magic. Nice. We're going to head in here. There's a nice bomb boost in here. It's not too hard, so equip yourself some bombs. You're basically going to pull it out, drop it about right here, go in the corner, Z target, and then just basically time your jump slash with A right when the bomb explodes, and it should boost you up on top. So let's give it a try and see if I can do it. Oh, make sure you have your sword out, or else it's gonna do that to you. And then mash A to jump over the spikes. Actually, you're going to want to adjust your camera there so you can see the bomb. I just know the timing because I've been playing this game for a while. So, yeah. When you're doing the bomb here, I'll try and show it. When you're doing the bomb and you drop it here, you're going to want your camera more like this so that you can actually see the timing of when the bomb's going to explode. It makes it pretty easy to time. I just kind of went by muscle memory, I guess, and made it, which was kind of lucky. And now that I've got that guy, we're gonna do some climbing. Basically, for this next trick, we need to go down below this floor here. And to do that, stand in this corner here, and you're gonna aim just above this target, and it's going to give you that weird glitchy hookshot target like that. And once you get that, just hook it, and it'll clip you in just like that. So super easy trick. You're going to want magic for this part because we're going to jump down and pull leaf just when you're below the floor, and you're going to use leaf to get back in bounds. So it'll look like this. If you get too high, you can just drop down a little bit more. And then just leaf back in bounds like that. And we're going to use our small key to get through this door here. Once you're inside here, pull your hookshot out and hook your way up there. And at this point, your goal is to just get back to the top. And from here, you can leaf across and try to land on it. And you're going to want iron boots. Don't know why I put my hookshot away. Probably should have covered the hammer. And once you've done that, take your iron boots off. I don't know if you can hammer that button, to be honest. Whoops, wrong button. Hammered when I wanted to take my iron boots off. I think this is the way I want to go. Yeah, cool. Roll straight across. You're going to want some magic for this part too. Aim kind of for right here and jump off and pull your leaf. I don't want to waste too much time because these dudes are going to come try and get me. I don't think these guys can get up on the edge. No, we're good. Whoa, they can. Holy crap. I'm just going to go. And time your cancel for when you're close to the edge, and you should grab it. I might need a little bit more magic here now, but this might give me some. Oh, that thing jumped off the edge? Are you serious? I didn't even know that was possible. That's crazy. If you do fall, just use the vines to get back up. I kind of panicked there because I didn't realize those things could get on top. Because usually it's not a problem. Usually you just run straight, aim for the right spot, and go. And they don't have enough time to bother you, so... I was trying to point out the spot where you want to jump off, but you can just watch where I go here, and it should work. Hopefully I don't mess this up. There we go. So you just cancel when you're kind of in the right spot there. Don't get grabbed by this dude or he'll take you back and you'll have to do the trick again, which is annoying. In this room you're going to want iron boots again, so get up to where the wind goes, target the wall, and just try to make it across without getting hit. If you time it right, you can do it. This part, if you fall in the gap, you can just climb back up, but it's better to just not fall, obviously. Oh, I just fell. I'm gonna go to this side so this thing doesn't get me. Are you serious? Start climbing early and hopefully it doesn't hit you. Oh, I stayed up. Nice. So it's really annoying if you fall in there, but just try not to. It'll be a lot better for you. Once you get in here, you can take your boots off. And this is a pretty fun trick, so you basically just skip this songstone by coming up here and sidling through. Just hold it, and eventually you'll make it through. And it'll eventually adjust your camera like that, so you have to kind of screw with your other stick to make Link keep sidling. It's kind of irritating. But he's slowly going. It's not quick, but you will make it eventually. I'm just kind of tapping left on the right stick and he's slowly getting through. Oh, so close. Keep going. There we go. So I'm a little bit slow at getting through there, but it's honestly no big deal. I've already got a fairy. If it's your first time fighting Mulgara, just grab the warp pot so you don't have to do that crap again unless you feel like practicing. There's some fairies here. I've already got one in my bottle, so we're good. I like to grab some rupees here. I think this one has rupees too, not very much. And we'll fight Mulgara. So this boss isn't particularly hard. You just want your hookshot equipped, and that's pretty much all you need. I couldn't equip it before the cutscene. Also, at the end of this fight, if you do need the heart container, if you're following the official route, this is where you would get it. Most people get the heart container right here. So when you defeat Mulgara, you don't want to be standing in the very middle, otherwise it will take you away before you can get the heart container. Just a stupid, annoying part of this fight. It happened to me. I only know because it happened to me once and I wanted the heart container. I was like, it took me away and I was like, oh, guess we're 3 heart knight boys. But essentially you just hookshot the tongue and do it 3 times. And I think it's 3. Pretty sure it's 3 times. It's always 3. Zelda. So equip that guy. And the first one, he's just gonna come right out of here, I think, so you can just chill. That was really weird. It was kind of like laggy when I was trying to slash with the sword. Basically, you just need to run until he moves his pit under your feet and try to snipe it. Oh, come on. If you miss it, he'll eat you like that. It's really annoying. Come on. There you go. Sometimes those dudes get in your way. It's really irritating. You could see, like, it was trying to target the little dudes instead of Mulgara's tongue, which is stupid. Oh no, this is more than 3 times, because he goes in the air. Are you kidding me? I'm too slow. How much health do I have? I got lots. Oh no, I don't have lots. I can't screw up anymore. There we go. Maybe these dudes will give me some health. I think you have to hookshot them, I'm not sure. He's gonna go in the air, and you can try and snipe the tongue when he comes at you, but it's kind of difficult. I like to just wait till he comes back down. It's a little bit easier. He should be right here now. Nice. So that's 3 times. We'll go for 4. Maybe it's 4 on Mulgara, I don't remember. Boom. So just keep rolling and he'll never hit you. I don't know if he's going to come out right there again or what. Looks like he's gonna come out right there, so just get ready. And hopefully I don't get hit. Nice. So it took me 4 cycles to kill him. Once you start trying, it's pretty easy to not get hit. I was just pretty close to him there. I think that's why I was screwing up the second cycle there. And hopefully I'm not in the middle. Looks like I'm not, so that's good. Yeah, I was in the exact middle for some reason. It was like, really? So like the thing started coming up and I was like right there. And then as soon as the cutscene ended, it just took me away and I was like, oh. So it is possible to do that. I guess it's a time save if you want it to call it that. Or it doesn't take you away immediately. It plays another cutscene, but I didn't have a chance to get the heart container, because after this cutscene plays, I think it just takes you away. So as soon as it came up, I was just in it. I was like, great. 0 frames. So that's Wind Temple. We'll get out of here and save, and then the next episode will be Triforce Quest, and then that'll probably be a pretty decently long episode, just because the Triforce Quest is very time consuming. Luckily the Wind Temple dungeon's pretty short, just has that one hard trick in it, but it's not too bad at the end of the day. It's definitely gettable in runs. I don't really recommend doing the old strategy where you get the hookshot first and then you save Makar. Just learn that trick. It's honestly not too bad once you practice it. You can even make a saves file right at this dungeon and just practice that trick. I practiced it for a couple days, probably straight, and eventually you'll just get it. So put the time into it, learn that trick, definitely. Because especially the leaf pumping is the hardest part of it, to get to the pillar. Once you do that, the roll clip isn't too bad because you can try it over and over again. It's not like with the bombs where you can run out of bombs or anything like that, so it's pretty safe strategy. And if you mess it up, you can just try again, so it's not crazy. If you do get on first try, it's pretty huge, so definitely put the effort in is my recommendation. Triforce Quest will be Savage Labyrinth, get the ghost chart, So I'm just going to save here, and we'll be bogging to Outset for the Triforce Quest, which I might just do tomorrow. It'll be a pretty chill episode. I mean, we'll have I might do Cabanetid skip in it, which is a little bit more in-depth, but to be honest, it's not a pretty difficult segment of the run. Basically all the difficult tricks are over now, except for Trial Skip, which isn't even that hard either, to be honest, inside when you go to fight Ganon. So I'll save here and end the episode off. So thanks for watching, yeah. If you learned something, toss me a like maybe, really appreciate it.